It's time for the Jeff Capel Show. The Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network is brought to you by UPMC Health Plan, official health plan of Pitt Athletics. GBU Life, providing life insurance, annuities, and community service since 1892. And by Pepsi. This is the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
And we welcome you to the GBU Life Campus View Club here at the Peterson Events Center. As we are joined by a live audience, as always, we thank you very much. Yes. Thank you for being here. The Panthers are at Syracuse Saturday at 4:30. And wouldn't that be glorious to win on that court, to get into the ACC tournament and have that opportunity? Of course, the Panthers coming off a 1-point loss against Florida State last night, a game that wasn't decided until the final second. So it was one of those games where you look back and you think, that free throw, that rebound, that stop, that play, that banked in three at the end of the first half, which when you're having a season like that, those things just tend to happen, and it has happened this year. But you go up to Syracuse with a chance to get in the ACC tournament. It's like the first game of the ACC tournament, essentially, for the Panthers. And in that first game with Syracuse, 48 points in the first half, but then it got better after that. It was just a tough shooting night. In that game, the Orange shot 56% that game here, and Pitt was 5 of 26 from 3. And that is the type of – it's that first, second half is something that we've seen from this team this year. And Syracuse has a team with J.J. Starling and Donnie Freeman, and they've got some shot blockers that you need to – be wary of, but it's a game that is winnable. That's one thing we saw from that California road trip. It's that Stanford game, you're right there with it, and then you get into that Cal game with a great win, 20-win season for Cal, NCAA tournament opportunities there for the Bears, and the Panthers go in and win that game. As we start off the show tonight, we're going to be joined by sophomore Noyes Indrusitis. Everybody say hi to Noyes.
How's it going?
What's up, Noyes? How are you?
I'm good.
If you were to watch tape of yourself now compared to first practice here, like how different of a player do you feel you are in just the few months you've been in Pittsburgh?
I would say I feel like a little bit more confident than I stepped on campus. I feel like I play with a little bit more poise than what I did a couple months ago, or even, in fall and stuff like that. But yeah, just more confident.
What led to that confidence?
Just reps, like getting the extra work in, like earlier before practice or even after practice, getting shots up, and then that just translates to, being more confident in your own abilities.
What coach or coaches do you work closest with?
I like Coach Brown, Coach Kyle. Those are guys that I usually talk to if I'm struggling.
We hear there are times it's early mornings. Do you have those type of sessions with Milan?
Yeah, Coach Brown, we could do that sometimes when I don't got class or something, so get some shots up before practice.
One thing that you've noticed, at least for me, is your ability to drive to the basket. How much do you think that's improved, and how key is that to be able to have that part of your game if they're overplaying your jump shot?
Yeah, that's super important. Like, they're always going to try to fly by past the jump shot, so just pump faking, driving by, trying to get to the lane. Free throws, trying to get fouled at the free throw line, so that's what I try to do.
Coach was saying after the game that he felt that you played stronger. What does that mean to you when he says that you're playing stronger?
I think that's just more like playing more decisive, sort of like just being confident, just playing with like a sense of urgency, attacking, and just playing off like 2 feet sometimes and stuff like that. I feel like that's what he means by just stronger,
Is part of the confidence you were talking about earlier? I mean, I think you had 89 minutes your first year at Iowa State. Do you feel like, hey, I'm a part of this team. I'm getting to play a lot. Those reps are leading to more consistency because I'm playing more minutes every game.
Yeah, for sure. That's just basically what it is. Just gaining trust and confidence and stuff like that, and just learning, I guess, how to be a better player. So yeah.
What's the transition like from high school to college where in high school maybe you get a little time to get your shot off. Like, how much time do you have, and how ready do you have to be once you catch the basketball to be able to get that shot off?
Yeah, it's so different. You got to just be ready. Like, set your feet. It don't matter if you catch the pass, it's high, low, right? Like, you just got to be ready to shoot it. And that's really sometimes the best shot we could get in an offensive possession is a first touch, swing, and just shooting it. So I feel like you just got to be ready, and the pace of play is so much faster and physical, so you just got to, get used to that. So
how do you know, okay, this is a good shot, or we could get something better?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my shots are always feeling good, like when I shoot it. So I feel that's a thing that I could do. But if it's an open shot, kick, drive, who get a paint touch, I feel like then kick, that's a great shot for us. And then, just moving the ball, make sure it gets to one side, to the other side. And then I feel like that's a good shot for us.
Noyes, do you feel at times that you need to be more selfish?
I mean, I just let it come to me. There's no point of forcing it sometimes. So whatever the game gives me.
All right, Noyes, as we continue, let's talk about your journey here. As we talk with the sophomore here from the Pitt Panthers, as the Panthers play at Syracuse Saturday at 4:30. It's a Jeff Capel show here on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.
As on the basketball court, financial planning requires a comprehensive playbook to win the wealth management game. JKS Financial understands that your needs are unique and will provide the game plan to win with your financial goals. Their financial advisors use a proven wealth optimization system with a focus on retirement distribution strategy and will coach you through your journey to financial stability and peace of mind for the future. Visit jks-financial.nm.com.
At PNC Bank, they pride themselves on being boring. For nearly 160 years, they've quietly toiled away to serve up brilliant results for their equally brilliant clients. As a proud sponsor of Pitt Athletics, PNC digs your passion for winning. That's why they have dedicated teams throughout Pittsburgh, all ready to do the boring work to help set you up for success. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association.
Post-Gazette sports reporters Noah Hiles and Chris Carter follow your Pitt Panthers like they're on man-to-man coverage. They're the best duo in the city for game summary, stats, and insider info for the Oakland Zoo and all fans. Catch the action on the North Shore Drive podcast and drop a line in their mailbag. And don't forget to follow coverage all season long in the Post-Gazette. Read about wins at the Pitt and on the road from the preseason all the way to the ACC Championship.
Hey Pitt fans, at LB Foster Company, we innovate to solve global infrastructure challenges. Our technology and product-based solutions support both efficient rail transportation and public infrastructure. We work hard every day to help keep our world moving. If you'd like to join our team or want to learn more about us, please check us out at lbfoster.com. Thanks, and hail to Pitt.
We believe healthcare should treat the whole person and the whole community. At UPMC, we aim to do just that by partnering with organizations that help bring fresh and healthy food to the people who need it most. Because life-changing is caring for you before you ever walk in our doors. Learn more at upmc.com/community impact. UPMC, life-changing medicine.
Need a slam dunk snack for game day? Pitt Panther Paws are here to deliver, bringing hometown flavor with every bite. Buttery caramel, chopped pecans, a mini pretzel, and smooth milk chocolate come together for the perfect balance of sweet and salty, just like a buzzer-beating victory. From tip-off to final whistle, keep your crowd cheering with a snack made for champions. Available now at a Sarah's Candies retailer near you.
It's the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
And joined by Noya Sindersitis here at the GBU Life Club at the Peterson Event Center. Noya, she played at a couple of different high schools in Chicago and also at Brewster Academy. What did you learn from those opportunities?
I learned a lot, just stepping stones in like the right direction. I feel like every level I took, from playing at like a public school to a private school in Chicago, and then just going prep. I feel like I learned a lot and just helped me get better. So,
I think many people may have heard of Brewster Academy. What's that like?
Super nice. Right next to the water. They just got great people out there. I built like a bunch of connections that I'll have for I feel like my lifetime. And then it's just great vibes. So I liked it a lot.
Does that make you a Donovan Mitchell fan?
Yeah. He went there, so yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think? Like you played on the same court, like same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Not just him, but a lot of guys.
No, yeah, tons of NBA players and just successful people went there. So I feel like it was just super cool, just being in the same stomping grounds as them.
Why do you think they had success after leaving there?
Just the schedule they build, like the discipline you get from going there, and just the people they meet. I feel like it's just a great place to just get better. So that's why I feel like they're just successful now.
When you guys are in the locker room or just hanging out, how often do you swap stories about where you all are from and getting to learn your teammates?
Yeah, occasionally it just comes up, randomly, but just talking about our experiences in past just makes great locker room talk.
It's crazy. You got people from all over
everywhere,
the place.
Yeah.
Does it make them more enjoyable? It's not like everybody from the same area. Like you've got all these different guys from different places.
Yeah, everybody's got different past cultures, experiences that they could just, lean on. So I feel like it's pretty cool just to see what somebody else has been through and then talk about it. So it's pretty cool.
Noyce, were you born in the U.S.?
Yeah. I was born in Chicago.
You were born there, and your parents are from Lithuania?
Yeah.
So how often or how old were they when they came over?
So they came like 20 years ago-ish. And then, I used to go usually like every summer to see my grandparents that are in Lithuania. So we'd do that. And then I got cousins and uncles out there still. So
in Lithuania?
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Chicago?
I mean, it was good. I liked that it was Midwest. It gets cold in the winter and stuff like that. But it was fun. I mean,
White Sox or Cubs?
Cubs.
All right, so you're North Sider.
I mean, Wrigley's just unbeatable. Wrigley Field so far, so I liked it.
How much? You never saw Jordan play.
Mm-mm.
Is that still? How much has he talked about when you're growing up in Chicago?
It's literally just Jordan and Derrick Rose. That's all they talk about out there. So two legends of Chicago. So every little kid just tries to be like them.
All right, I'm going to take a chance here. Do you know who Mike Ditka is?
No, sir.
So he was the coach of the Bears when they won the Super Bowl a few years ago. But he's also an All-American here at Pitt.
Really?
Yeah. So
cool.
The guy who finally got the Bears a Super Bowl title is from right here.
That's cool, yeah.
So there you go. There's your knowledge for the day.
Fun fact, yeah.
Mike Ditka. When you go back and they'll be like, yeah, I went to the same school as Mike Ditka. That can give you some cred in Chicago.
All right.
Yeah, with some of the people my age. Maybe not for, walking around with your guys. I want to find out how much you know about Lithuania, since you say you've been back there.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll do that as we come back here on the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.
Do you desire a career in the electrical industry, have a strong work ethic, and take pride in your work? Well, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Number 5 has immediate opportunities for you. Earn industry-leading wages and benefits, including health care for your family, retirement packages, continuing education programs, pathways for advancement, and so much more. For information, call 412-432-1400 or visit us online at ibw5.org. Today.
Thinking about selling your home? With RE/MAX Select Realty, you're not just getting an agent, you're getting a powerhouse team backed by the #1 name in real estate. Our proven marketing, expert negotiators, and cutting-edge technology mean your home sells faster and for top dollar. Trust the brand with global reach and local expertise. When it comes to selling your biggest investment, don't settle. Select the best. RE/MAX Select Realty, official real estate partner of Pitt Athletics. You don't need to study film or draw up elaborate plays to save on groceries. Just visit Giant Eagle and get freshness and savings in every basket. Choose from a top-seeded selection of fresh produce, meat, seafood, baked goods, and more to make every meal a fan favorite. Our friendly team members are happy to help you plan the perfect dish. Plus, with My Perks rewards, weekly deals, and can't miss value from our family of brands, you always have ways to save. Giant Eagle, because it matters.
A bicentennial isn't measured in years alone, but in progress. And KeyBank has been there to celebrate yours. Building homes, businesses, and communities together, bringing new opportunities to generation after generation. For 200 years, KeyBank's been meeting you in the moments that matter most. Here's to 2 centuries of service and counting. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Bill Hillgrove. Life moves fast, but planning ahead doesn't have to be complicated.
Exactly, Bill. That's why NSS Life offers affordable life insurance and reliable annuities you can count on.
It's the peace of mind you've been looking for.
Because you're not just planning for tomorrow, you're building a future that lasts a lifetime.
NSS Life. Secure today, confident tomorrow.
NSS Life, where family matters.
Is your business looking for local and national health coverage? If you have more than 50 employees, UPMC Health Plan has something new for you. UPMC National Access. UPMC National Access gives employees access to the top-ranked doctors and hospitals of UPMC, along with nationwide access through the Cigna Healthcare PPO network. For the quality, affordable coverage that your company deserves, locally and nationally, choose UPMC Health Plan.
Back to the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
And joined by Noia Sindrusaitis, participated in the Basketball Without Borders European Camp, where you were named MVP. Member of Lithuania's under-18 FIBA team. Earned a gold medal with the Lithuanian national team at the FIBA under-16 European Championships, where you were named to the all-tournament team. What are those experiences like to put on the uniform of a country?
Yeah, it's just like almost like bigger than basketball. You're playing for like a country. You're playing for something bigger than yourself. I feel like it's just super cool. The cultures they carry, the traditions. Yeah, I just experienced it all, and I feel like it was just super cool. Like I loved it there. So,
do you feel like to your point, like you're playing for something else? Like it's like you almost have to not act a different way, but you're carrying the not the weight, but you're like people that are born or live in Lithuania, they're playing through you, if you will.
Yeah, sort of. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's just everyone supporting you, like the whole country, it's different. So super grateful for that experience, and it was just amazing. I just love it.
How long would you guys get to practice before you played?
It would be like a training camp, like a good month or month and a half, stuff like that. So.
Did you enjoy your time there?
Yeah.
Just to have that opportunity?
Yeah, just knowing the people, knowing the guys, just living like a kind of like a different life for like 2 months out there. Different food, different songs, traditions, all that. So it was super cool.
Do you speak the language fluently?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, let's find out how much you know about Lithuania. Mike Ditka, no, I'm kidding. Lithuania borders 4 countries. Can you name 2 of them?
Latvia.
Yeah.
And Poland.
Very good. All right. Good start. The first people settled Lithuania 10,000 years ago. True or false?
50-50. Let's go true.
True. The population of Lithuania is above or below 3 million?
Below.
2.8. Very good. All right. True or false? The literacy rate for Lithuanians 15 or older is 100%.
Wait, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
That you can read and write like
fluently. True.
It is true. 100%. So Drunas Zagalskis, Arvydas Sabonis, or Dom Sabonis, who are you building a team with? Who's your first pick?
Big Z. Zagalskis, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's Big Z, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. You know Darius Kasparaitis is?
Mm-mm.
So he was a Penguin tough guy. He's from Lithuania. I'm just bringing that up along with some other names that are tied to Lithuanian descent. Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso. Johnny Unitas, Johnny U from Pittsburgh. His parents were from Lithuania. Pink, the singer. Rick Barry. Dick Butkus, another Chicago guy that you should know. Sean Penn, John C. Reilly, the drummer of AC/DC. Now, come on. And another one, Captain Kirk. His grandparents are from Lithuania. So there are some famous people. How many times has a Lithuanian team medaled in the Olympics?
At basketball?
At basketball.
Let's do like 1.
3.
3.
3 times. Lithuania, true or false, is the first nation in the world to have its own national scent.
What does that mean? Like, what do we smell like?
Does Lithuania have a national scent?
False.
It's true. The scent of Lithuania is a mix of ginger, wildflowers, raspberry, red berry, and grapefruit.
Okay.
Yeah, right? At least it's not like basketball locker room scent.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. What are the 3 colors in the Lithuanian flag?
Red, yellow, green.
Very good. Starbucks rules Lithuania, true or false?
Coffee rules with Lithuania. Coffee, caffeine. So true.
False. Caffeine rules. The big coffee place in Lithuania is called Caffeine. Like, they're not full, right? Am I right?
Yeah, it's coffee. Yeah, everybody loves it.
It's just, they're not fooling around. They're not trying to pretend that it's something else. It's caffeine. All right. There is a Lithuanian superstition that if you whistle outside in Lithuania, it will bring you poverty. True or false?
I heard that. True.
It's actually inside. And which, to me, if you whistle inside in Lithuania, it's going to bring you poverty, which to me smells like parents that are tired of their kids whistling and came up with this story to keep them from whistling inside the house. Last one, a more serious one. What's your excitement for Saturday at Syracuse?
Just trying to win or go home, basically. So super excited. Just one more shot at this. Let's just get it done. So.
All right. Noyes Industries, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be joined by head coach Jeff Capel next on the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.
Mom, can you tell us a story about Ted?
There once was a Clearview expert named Ted who helped a family plan for their future ahead. A savings account started their journey to grow.
Financial advice is closer than you think. Clearview, clearly different.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Northwestern Mutual Pittsburgh today. Visit pittsburgh.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Is your business looking for local and national health coverage? If you have more than 50 employees, UPMC Health Plan has something new for you. UPMC National Access. UPMC National Access gives employees access to the top-ranked doctors and hospitals of UPMC, along with nationwide access through the Cigna Healthcare PPO network. For the quality, affordable coverage that your company deserves, locally and nationally, choose UPMC Health Plan. Need a slam dunk snack for game day? Pitt Panther Paws are here to deliver, bringing hometown flavor with every bite. Buttery caramel, chopped pecans, a mini pretzel, and smooth milk chocolate come together for the perfect balance of sweet and salty, just like a buzzer-beating victory. From tip-off to final whistle, keep your crowd cheering with a snack made for champions. Available now at a Sarah's Candies retailer near you.
Post-Gazette sports reporters Noah Hiles and Chris Carter follow your Pitt Panthers like they're on man-to-man coverage. They're the best duo in the city for game summary, stats, and insider info for the Oakland Zoo and all fans. Catch the action on the North Shore Drive podcast and drop a line in their mailbag. And don't forget to follow coverage all season long in the Post-Gazette. Read about wins at the Pitt and on the road from the preseason all the way to the ACC Championship.
GBU Life helps you make 2026 your year. Whether it's boosting your well-being with the Optimity Wellness app, pursuing education through scholarships and grants, tackling important tasks like your will with LawShore, or giving back to your community through matching programs. Discover how GBU Life can help you, or if you're already a member, unlock these benefits at gbu.org/new year. GBU Life is the marketing name for GBU Financial Life, Pittsburgh, PA. Third-party services mentioned in this ad are available at no additional cost for eligible members. GBU Life is not affiliated with these third parties.
Hey, who's that girl helping you with your draft picks?
Oh, that's my Clearview expert, Jen. What do you always say, Jen?
Diversify your lineup, just like your investment portfolio.
Yes! She's a genius! Financial advice is closer than you think. Clearview, clearly different.
It's the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
Coming up on Saturday at Syracuse at 4:30, the Panthers take on the Orange in an elimination game. And it's really that. It's kind of like the tournament starts early.
Yeah, it's like a play-in game, like they have in the NBA. So we're excited about it. Obviously, we didn't play well against Syracuse when they were here. I think we're playing a lot better right now. We're going to need to be really good there, especially in transition defense and in our half-court defense, and they're going to have to be able to make some shots in the dome.
So we're talking to some people out here, and I think the big question they want to know, what did you say at halftime?
Well, it didn't work. It took the time out when we got down 24. The thing I said to him at halftime is, like, we looked like we were slow in everything that we did. And, I told him, I said, like, look, we've actually gotten some really good looks, but we're not going to make them unless we play harder. Like, to me, it's as simple as that. Like, I just didn't think that we played with the necessary force to start the game. And it was strange because we have been doing that. On the road, we played really hard and we played well in both games. We had the last 5.5 minutes against Stanford, we didn't, and we couldn't guard one kid. But we had been playing better and playing hard and really doing that. And to start the game like we did, I didn't know if it was the emotion of senior night. I didn't know if it was, but we seemed off. And so every time out in the first half, that's what I was saying to him. Like, we have to play with more force. We got to play faster. We got to move harder. We have to do all of those things. And so at halftime, that was really the message. I mean, you got stuff up on the board, and I write stuff down that I want to say, but it was pretty simple. Just play harder. And if we start playing harder, we'll make these shots. We're going to get great looks against them. And that's what we started to do. And we just kept telling them, with the way they play, they'll let you back in. But we have to go take it. We have to make these things happen. And we finally started to make some shots and played harder on defense. We did switch some things what we were doing defensively. I thought that helped us out a little bit more.
The fight in your team has been and I know we talked about this after the game, but where does that fight come from with that group, that never give up with this team?
Well, I'd like to think, and again, for me, then it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. This is what I think. I do think we've built a pretty good culture here over the past 3 years, this being the 4th year since we won after a rough first 4 years. And it's a culture where the guys genuinely care about each other. They have some pride in putting on this uniform. They're grateful for the opportunity to be here. And, I think some of the things we talk about as a team and try to instill and do, I think that helps. And then having some guys that have been a part of it. Cam has been here for a couple of years, so he understands the culture. Having a guy like Jamarius Burton back, a guy like KJ Marshall back. Our staff has been intact. Myself, my brother, Milan, Tim, and Brian Regan, we've been here the whole time. And I think everyone's impact on the program, I think, has really helped the culture of that. Where even if things aren't going well, and this season has not been anything like any of us anticipated. And that started in September with the situation with Deshaun, and our team drastically changed then. And then we get into the season, we have some success early, then we hit a few bumps, but we continue to fight and battle, and we have a great game against Ohio State here. We're beating Texas A&M with, I think, about 7 minutes left, and we have 3 back-to-back turnovers that lead to, we call them jailbreaks, easy baskets for them, and then and so it's been that. We've had different injuries. Everyone knows about what we are not able to do in practice right now. But these guys have continued to show up with a great attitude. They've worked their butt off, and we've competed. And with the exception of the game here against Louisville. Every other game, man, we've been right there. We just haven't had enough to get over the hump. And I wish that there was something that we could do, I could do. I wish there was something I could do. And I haven't done a good enough job of helping us get over that hump this year.
You mentioned the Ohio State game. Is the Cal game the best you guys have played?
You know, I think that game, I think the Penn State game, we were really good in that game on both sides of the basketball. Obviously, we made a lot of shots, but we really moved it against Penn State. You know, and so I thought that, and that carried over. Like, that was the last game before Christmas, and then we go to Miami, and we played really well, man, for the first 25, 30 minutes, and then we can't make a layup, and we can't make free throws, and we get a little tight, and so, you know, but the Cal game certainly is one of the better games that we played. We really were honed in. You know, it's interesting. We lost against Stanford, and obviously we were out there all week. You know, we spent the night in Palo Alto. We got up Thursday morning, and we took the bus to Berkeley. Practice, went to Alcatraz Island. Guys went to eat that night. And then I thought Friday's practice, man, was really good. And you could see the excitement to play and the attention to detail that they had as we went through everything. And I thought that led to us playing really well.
As much as a logistics can be, well, Brian knows that, it can be crazy. You didn't have a summer trip. Was that kind of like a nice little mini trip to see your guys?
You know, it's interesting. KJ Marshall was in my office today, and we were talking. You know, and he said, like, Coach, we didn't do anything this summer like we normally do. We normally do team activities. We may take a trip. In the summer for team, like every Friday they do something. We go bowling. We go to Top Golf. They go to escape room. They go to what's the thing they do with the paintball?
Yeah.
It was just stuff, movies, like different things like that. This summer we didn't have money to do it, and so we couldn't do anything. And so being out there together for a week, I thought was really, really good for us. Really good for us. First of all, we got to see some sunshine, and we got to see some 70-degree weather every day. And so guys were out walking and, you know, getting some fresh air, which was really good. But I just thought being together. And this group has really been together. Like, they really like each other. And so it was great to be out there and to have that time with them.
I feel like we've been tricked by a genie where we said, hey, can it be 70 degrees? And they went, ha, 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 but it's going to rain. It's going to rain.
No sun.
Hey, when we come back, I want you to hear a couple of comments from last night from two of your seniors as we continue here on the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.
Hi, this is Bill Hillgrove. Life moves fast, but planning ahead doesn't have to be complicated.
Exactly, Bill. That's why NSS Life offers affordable life insurance and reliable annuities you can count on.
It's the peace of mind you've been looking for.
Because you're not just planning for tomorrow, you're building a future that lasts a lifetime.
NSS Life. Secure today, confident tomorrow.
NSS Life, where family matters.
Do you desire a career in the electrical industry, have a strong work ethic, and take pride in your work? Well, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Number 5 has immediate opportunities for you. Earn industry-leading wages and benefits, including health care for your family, retirement packages, continuing education programs, pathways for advancement, and so much more. For information, call 412-432-1400 or visit us online at ibw5.org today.
UPMC believes that not having a place to call home is as much of a health emergency as anything else. That's why we're working to increase access to affordable and stable housing across Pennsylvania by partnering with local organizations. Because life-changing is helping you before you ever walk in our doors. Learn more at upmc.com/community impact. UPMC. Life-changing medicine.
Hey Pitt fans, at LB Foster Company, we innovate to solve global infrastructure challenges. Our technology and product-based solutions support both efficient rail transportation and public infrastructure. We work hard every day to help keep our world moving. If you'd like to join our team or want to learn more about us, please check us out at lbfoster.com. Thanks, and hail to Pitt. At PNC Bank, they pride themselves on being boring. For nearly 160 years, they've quietly toiled away to serve up brilliant results for their equally brilliant clients. As a proud sponsor of Pitt Athletics, PNC digs your passion for winning. That's why they have dedicated teams throughout Pittsburgh, all ready to do the boring work to help set you up for success. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association.
As on the basketball court, financial planning requires a comprehensive playbook to win the wealth management game. JKS Financial understands that your needs are unique and will provide the game plan to win with your financial goals. Their financial advisors use a proven wealth optimization system with a focus on retirement distribution strategy and will coach you through your journey to financial stability and peace of mind for the future. Visit jks-financial.nm.com.
It's the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
Jeff, it was senior day yesterday. I don't want to shortchange them. Like, what are the emotions like for senior day in not specifically 2026, but in today's climate? How much has that changed, or are the emotions still the same?
Well, the emotions for me are the same because it's the end of a journey you have with a young man or a group of young men. For your team, that particular team, it's the last time that team is together at home. And that's emotional because you know how much it means to them and how much they've poured into it. And it's a journey. I mean, it is. And for some of them, you get lucky that you can have maybe 2 years. You know, I don't know how many you're going to have 4 years anymore. But some is just for a year. But for me, I get close to them. I get attached because I care about them, not what they do as basketball players. I care about them as young men and trying to help them get better.
All right. DeMarco Minor has been here for 1 year. I want you to hear what DeMarco had to say after the game. First is about his growth at Pitt, and second is about the impact you've had on him.
I grew as a man, bro. I grew spiritually, man. I seen things bigger than just me. You know, I came in here with kind of individual goals, but now it's like, it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about the young guys who are looking up to me, watching my day-to-day approach, what I do, my faith. That's the biggest part, because guess what? They're gonna grow up, and then somebody gonna watch them. Then somebody gonna watch them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just being who God called me to be even more and getting outside myself. If you're a man, if you're a little boy, you look up to your father, so you copy his mannerisms. So us showing up every day show his character. Because if you like it or not, I didn't have no dad growing up. So when I go with older guys, I'm watching mannerisms and how they approach different things, how they approach adversity. You know what I'm saying? He's helped the whole team. He's helped me especially. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a big part in this team. You know what I'm saying? If I show up my way, it'll come off on everybody else. It'll spread. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I'm feeling low, I look at him, and he always strong for us. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's backbone to it, man. He keeps showing up. So it's only right we keep showing up and give him our all.
It's DeMarco Minor.
That's cool. I hadn't heard that. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be a part of his journey. You know, I remember the first Zoom call we had with him when we were recruiting him. As we were putting this team together, the very first thing we wanted to do, our goal was to be bigger, more experienced up front, on the front line, and we had done that, we felt. And then we wanted to add toughness, competitive spirit, leadership in the backcourt, and we felt like he was a guy that could provide those things for us. And he's done that. You know, he has shown up. You know, it's been really cool to watch his journey from a faith standpoint and how much that means to him. And how he, you know, one of the things our guys do, Jeff, I've been part of a team since, really all my life, but if I take high school, because I was on some really good high school teams, so since 10th grade, that's the year I started high school. Throughout college, through coaching or whatever, when we go on the road, and Jason will tell you this, when we go on the road and we have a meal, these guys all sit together. Normally you may have 6 here, 4 here, 5 here, or whatever. Man, they'll 12 guys, 13 guys. They wait for each other to get there. They cram all into a table. They wait for everyone to get their food. And then they hold hands and they pray. They say a prayer together. Every time. And I've never seen that. And I think he is a big part of that, of trying to bring everyone together and include everyone.
And it's not often you have a player that becomes a dad during a season.
I think for me, this is the second time it's happened. The first time I was, I think my second year at VCU. We had a kid. He actually was a freshman.
Wow.
Where it happened. Yeah. And I still.
So his kid might be in the portal right now.
Yeah. She's in college. She's in college.
Is she really?
Right, she's in college. She's in college. And I was with him. He came up. He's coaching AAU. He's a high school coach now. He was up here, so came to the house last summer. Still real close to him. But it's been really cool. And the fact that he had the baby, got on a plane the next morning, got to Chapel, got to Raleigh, took an Uber over to the game, got dressed, taped, and was out there 40 minutes before the game, ready to go.
That's crazy.
I'm grateful for it.
Barry Dunning is another first-year senior here at Pitt. This is what Barry said after the game yesterday about your impact on him.
Jeff helped me in a lot of ways. He helped me continue to keep my confidence up. He helped me with my basketball IQ, knowing that I'm smarter than what I am on the basketball court. He showed me what it means to show up each and every day, no matter what people saying on and off the court. He's a true leader. And what he showed me this year, bro, I'll never forget, and I appreciate it for that. And I know I can call him, even after this, after basketball, I can call him anytime, any day, and ask a question. Like, I can go to his office and talk to him. And it just made me a better man, made me a better basketball player. He made me want to fight even more. He gave me another fuel to my fire. You know, a lot of things drive my fire, drive my purpose, drive my mission, but he most definitely added to it. And I just want to win for him. I want to win for this team. I want to win for this fan base. I want to win for this university. And we will. And Jeff Capel did a lot for me, so I appreciate him for life.
Cool. Again, I hadn't heard either of those. I stay away from all that stuff, especially right now. But Barry's. I think I may have mentioned to you early in the year. It was probably early December. A guy came to my office and just wanted to talk, and it was Barry. And it was, how can I help more? I want to win. And then it was, Coach, I really don't like the things that are being said about you that I'm reading and stuff like that. And my first thing to him was, yo, man, I'm good. Like, don't worry about it. Don't really bring it to me because I don't really look at it. But I can tell when it's happening because I'll get texts from friends like, hey, you okay? So like when that happens, I know, okay, it was something negative or something bad or whatever. Again, another one, I'm grateful to be part of his journey. I remember his Zoom. I remember the excitement. Barry's a unique guy. He reminds me a little bit of Mohamedou Gueye that we had here, just from the standpoint, a completely different journey. But I think Barry's best basketball is ahead of him, just like I thought with Mo. Barry was a top 100 guy out of high school. That's very different from Mo. But he didn't play at Arkansas, didn't play at UAB. He goes to South Alabama last year, and he struggled early. And I think he struggled because he hadn't played for 2 years. And then the last 10, 15 games, he played at a really, really high level. And then he wanted to make the jump up to another level to prove to himself that he could play at this level. And he struggled early here. And I remember the West Virginia game. And I remember he came and talked to me after that. And he said, Coach, I know you may not believe in me as much, or think I'm as good as some of the other guys. And he talked about redshirt, like the possibility of redshirt. And I said to him, I was like, I actually believe in you more than you believe in you. That's the problem. You don't believe. The fact that you would say that to me is indicative of where your belief is in you. Like, I think you're really good. I think you're really talented, but you don't believe that. And you have to really start to believe that in order for this to change. And he did. And, it's really cool to go through things like that with guys and to see them kind of cross a bridge and learn things and to get better and to, the thing I've told them all year is that, again, this is not going anywhere like any of us anticipated, but there are lessons in everything. There are lessons in success. There are lessons when you don't do well. There are a lot of lessons in adversity. And the thing that we've tried to do, when I say we as a staff, we've tried to show up every day for these guys and to give them everything we have. Every kid that I've ever recruited, one of the things I'm really proud of, I can stand in front of all of them, whether they're current players or former players. If they're all together, I can stand in front of them. I can look them in the eye. I've never promised them any. I've never promised them playing time, number of shots, anything like that. The only thing I've ever promised, and I've done it with every kid I've ever recruited, every place that I've been, you will get 100% of me every day. Everything that I have, you'll get. Knowledge, love, correction, being on you, trying to pull stuff out of you, pushing you. You'll get that from me every day. And that's something I will do as long as I'm doing this.
All right, in about a minute here, which is tough because Cam Corhan, probably more than anyone, had his season change because of injuries. And yet he's one of the leaders in minutes in the ACC. And just, every night.
I really wish we could have been better for Cam. There's no kid that deserves it more. He was the one that I got emotional last night, and I had to step away so it didn't come out because it was getting ready to come out. But he's the one that I wish, man. And me talking about low maintenance, works his butt off every day, has gotten better, really worked on his game to play a different style this year. And we just never got to do it. And so I hate it for him because all of them deserve to win, but he really deserves to win. And I just hate that we haven't been able to do that for him.
All right, coming up, while the team was in the locker room yesterday at halftime, there was a special announcement made on the air. We're going to play that back and let everybody hear it here on the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.
Hon, is your new pinball machine in our budget?
KeyBank will meet you in that our money is now our money moment.
Actually, our banker Steve recommended we start a joint checking account for bills and keep our individual accounts for things like, pinball machines.
Did someone say Banker Steve? I was in the neighborhood in case you had any checking account questions.
Steve, you're always there for us. Now, how quickly can we open that account?
Steve, are you seeing this?
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank member FDIC.
You don't need to study film or draw up elaborate plays to save on groceries. Just visit Giant Eagle and get freshness and savings in every basket. Choose from a top-seeded selection of fresh produce, meat, seafood, baked goods, and more to make every meal a fan favorite. Our friendly team members are happy to help you plan the perfect dish. Plus, with My Perks rewards, weekly deals, and can't-miss value from our family of brands, you always have ways to save. Giant Eagle, because it matters.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Northwestern Mutual Pittsburgh today. Visit pittsburgh.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
At UPMC, we believe care goes beyond our walls and into our communities. That's why we support organizations and individuals who help people prosper by giving them skills and training for employment, including right here at UPMC. Because life-changing is providing people a chance to grow. Learn more at upmc.com/community impact. UPMC, life-changing medicine.
Do you desire a career in the electrical industry, have a strong work ethic, and take pride in your work? Well, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Number 5 has immediate opportunities for you. Earn industry-leading wages and benefits, including health care for your family, retirement packages, continuing education programs, pathways for advancement, and so much more. For information, call 412-432-1400 or visit us online at ibw5.org today.
Hey Pitt fans, at LB Foster Company, we innovate to solve global infrastructure challenges. Our technology and product-based solutions support both efficient rail transportation and public infrastructure. We work hard every day to help keep our world moving. If you'd like to join our team or want to learn more about us, please check us out at lbfoster.com. Thanks, and hail to Pitt.
Back to the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
All right, Jeff, while you were in the locker room motivating the team at half, Pitt Athletic Director Alan Green was on the air with Bill Hillgrove and Curtis Aiken, and Alan was addressing the former Pitt star.
What? I got some stats for you, Kurt. What you got? So you scored 1,200 career points, which ranks you 7th in the history upon completion of your final season. You averaged a career high of 14.2 points in your senior year, helping Pitt win the school record 25 wins and a share of the Big East regular season crown for the first time in school history. I also learned that your name is inscribed in the varsity walk as the recipient of the Panther Award. That's some stuff, man. You should be proud of that.
I don't know where you dug that
I just got stuff. In my mind, that's like Pitt Athletics Hall of Fame worthy, don't you think?
I think you're right.
I think so, too. That's Pitt Hall of Fame worthy right there. Don't you think, Kurt?
Hey, you're the man.
Hey, congratulations, my man. Welcome to the Pitt Athletics Hall of Fame, Curtis. Curtis Aiken.
Wow.
My man.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Congratulations, my friend.
Oh,
well
man.
deserved.
That's awesome, man.
Well deserved.
What a trip.
Did you know about this?
From Bennett High School in Buffalo. Thank you, to the Pitt Hall of Fame.
It's awesome.
Are you serious?
Really cool stuff, man.
I know he's broadcasting, but his tradition here, his legacy here, means a lot to what he's doing to this day for you guys.
Well, I think if you look at Curtis, what I've learned about Curtis since I've been here. Funny story, when I took the job, I'd been here for about a week, and I reached out to Sean Miller. I knew he's from here, knew he played here. Sean and I had been pretty friendly, and just asked him, hey, tell me about this place. And I remember he said, there's 2 people you need to get to know. You need to get with them immediately. And one was Curtis. And he connected us. Curtis and I went to lunch. But the one thing I'll say about Curtis, it's been pretty cool to watch. He's like the ultimate Pitt guy. He came here from Buffalo. I heard all about his recruiting story. And he got here, and he just really understood how to get to know people and to how to be connected with people. He's a really, really smart guy. And it's why he's been so successful in business. It's one of the things that made him a really good player. Obviously his talent, but his mind, especially as a guard. But it's also one of the reasons why he's been such a successful businessman. And to me, he's like the ultimate Pitt guy.
I will tell you, one of the toughest things to do, beyond just filling in for Bill Hillgrove, is trying to dress anywhere near Curtis when you sit next to Curtis Aiken, because it's impossible to do. He is a sharp-dressed man. Hey, it comes down to one game. Pitt at Syracuse, Saturday at 4:30. We'll discuss that next on the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.
Mom, can you tell us a story about Ted?
There once was a Clearview expert named Ted who helped a family plan for their future ahead. A savings account started their journey to grow.
Financial advice is closer than you think. Clearview, clearly different.
Thinking about selling your home? With RE/MAX Select Realty, you're not just getting an agent, you're getting a powerhouse team backed by the #1 name in real estate. Our proven marketing, expert negotiators, and cutting-edge technology mean your home sells faster and for top dollar. Trust the brand with global reach and local expertise. When it comes to selling your biggest investment, don't settle. Select the best. RE/MAX Select Realty, official real estate partner of Pitt Athletics.
GBU Life helps you make 2026 your year. Whether it's boosting your well-being with the Optimity Wellness app, pursuing education through scholarships and grants, tackling important tasks like your will with LawShore, or giving back to your community through matching programs. Discover how GBU Life can help you, or if you're already a member, unlock these benefits at gbu.org/new year. GBU Life is the marketing name for GBU Financial Life, Pittsburgh, PA. Third-party services mentioned in this ad are available at no additional cost for eligible members. GBU Life is not affiliated with these third parties.
As on the basketball court, financial planning requires a comprehensive playbook to win the wealth management game. JKS Financial understands that your needs are unique and will provide the game plan to win with your financial goals. Their financial advisors use a proven wealth optimization system with a focus on retirement distribution strategy and will coach you through your journey to financial stability and peace of mind for the future. Visit jks-financial.nm.com.
At PNC Bank, they pride themselves on being boring. For nearly 160 years, they've quietly toiled away to serve up brilliant results for their equally brilliant clients. As a proud sponsor of Pitt Athletics, PNC digs your passion for winning. That's why they have dedicated teams throughout Pittsburgh, all ready to do the boring work to help set you up for success. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association. Hey Pitt fans, at LB Foster Company, we innovate to solve global infrastructure challenges. Our technology and product-based solutions support both efficient rail transportation and public infrastructure. We work hard every day to help keep our world moving. If you'd like to join our team or want to learn more about us, please check us out at lbfoster.com. Thanks, and hail to Pitt.
Hey, who's that girl helping you with your draft picks?
Oh, that's my Clearview expert, Jen. What do you always say, Jen?
Diversify your lineup, just like your investment portfolio.
Yes! She's a genius!
Financial advice is closer than you think. Clearview, clearly different.
It's the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Radio Network.
First game was Syracuse. Syracuse was on 8 threes in the first half, 48 points. What are you taking from that film that you take up to New York?
Well, we have to play harder. We have to play a lot better defensively. Syracuse is very talented. Their season is not gone how I'm sure they thought it would go. But from a talent standpoint, they are really, really talented. Donnie Freeman, I think, is one of the better players in our league. Nate George, the point guard spot, I think he led the ACC in assists last year.
For anyone with a bit of a belly, this is pure relief. No more belt buckles digging into your stomach.
Team last season. Nate Kings can really shoot the basketball. I mean, they're a talented team that just hasn't played well. And so we have to make sure they don't play well on Saturday.
Oh, and by the way, if you go into the lane, Kyle's going to have a...
Yeah, that means a great shot blocker, rebounder, had some incredibly athletic plays when they played here.
Yeah, it's going to be... It's fun. I mean, it's the rivalry game. The opportunities in front of you. I mean, that's what you can ask for at this time.
Yeah, no question. We're excited about the opportunity to hopefully push forward and continue our season.
I want to run through some thank yous before we get done here in the next minute. To Allison Rubin, thank you for all of your help. To Ryan Roseweir, who is here all the time, thank you. Jason, you're the best. Thank you very much for all of your help, and to Elizabeth before that. Joel Nelson is the producer back at the station. He makes sure that we get on the air. Jolie, great job. T-Bird, Tom Katanzarite, right there, hiding behind the pillar, does an awesome job. Jeff, your staff and players are awesome. I mean, it's great getting to know them. I hope we can tell some of their stories. It's cool just to learn even from Noyes today. I mean, just some of the things that he's done in his life. I want to thank also the staff here at the GBU Life Campus View Club at the Peterson Event Center for making us welcome. So thank you all for that. And, Jeff, I know you want to thank those that
yeah, for me, I want to thank all of you. A lot of familiar faces that have shown up every week, and you don't know how much that means to me. I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it. And also want to thank Jeff. Jeff has been the best. He's been the best host. He's a friend. He's someone that I trust. That doesn't happen easy for me. But I'm grateful for him for this year and all the years we've done this together.
Thank you, Jeff. This is the Jeff Capel Show on the Pitt Panthers Radio Network.